Alright, Shalom Akim, all praise, glory, and honor be to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash, double honors to our apostles of James Grim Stone, and salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with our sincerity and in all truth. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, we are the real Israelites, we are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. Now this is a quick one, on this digital economy or this digital system that is coming in and that they're ushering in. To a lot of people, it's neither here nor there to them. To a lot of people, it's nothing by it. There is convenience. So everything is good. But we cannot look at all things as bad and oh, you're a conspiracy theorist and this and that. A lot of people think that way. Majority of the people do. But for the spiritual minded and even people even that in the know in the circle, um see these things and know that something is up. You know what I mean? And when the people that are in control, when you fall for a second that these men have no form of sinister agenda, you already get tricked. The man that is in control and the man that is actually um ruling and running the earth and want to accomplish this digital economy or digital society is known as Esau, and the scripture said Esau is a cunning hunter, a very skillful hunter. And when you look at how this society and this digital system is being set up, everything is a trap. On all avenue, the plan is to make everything digital, and without you having a digital ID, which gonna ultimately be the RFID microchip, you won't be able to have access. You won't be able to have access to food, even water, and healthcare. That's why the scripture telling in Revelation 13 chapter and the 16th verse that you're not gonna be able to buy nor sell unless you have the chip in your hand, unless you have the mark in your hand or in your forehead. You won't be able to do that. All right. And when the NIDS platform was being initiated or was being pushed and still being pushed in the initiation stage, the prime minister said it that if or it's gonna set up is that if you don't have NIDS, which is National Identification System, you won't have access to government service. Those were his words, which is a precursor for things like for the main event, the RFID microchip. Now these taxi operators steer toward digital payment. This is a part of the puzzle. This is one of the trap being set. And let me go now. Let me read because the scripture is talking about the wicked. Yeah, in Psalms 10 and 8, right? So it's talking about the wicked. When you read up further, the wicked. Because the wicked to his countenance will not seek to his countenance will not seek after God. God is not at all in his thoughts. So the wicked in doing all of these things don't ever think that they have your best interest at heart because them have a conscience or them have a God thing towards them. No, they don't believe in the Most High. All right, and a lot of our politicians do not believe in the Most High. And this is one of the characteristics of the wicked, which is Esau. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes is privily set against the poor. See? He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. That's the characteristic of a hunter. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. And just like how he have caught a lot of the poor with that juice, with that pandemic juice, that if you don't have it, you won't be able to go to your work or to attend a job, or you won't be able to go overseas. A lot of our people fall for it. Yeah. And that's one of the way I'm catching prey, or I'm catching people, or I'm catch people by setting up avenues and um luring them into traps and all of these things. That's the characteristic of a hunter. And that's what Esau is. That's his nature. He's a hunter. And he has been hunting our people. His keeper saying hunt our steps, man. We'll see if you can get that in Psalms 64 and 5, it says what? It's talking about the wicked again, right? Secret counsel of the wicked. which is where you have those Bilderberg meetings, those Illuminati secret councils. What do you think those councils and those meetings are about? It's about the secret or the traps that they are setting and how they can actually take control of the world or control people. And in Psalm 64 verse 5 it says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They in commune of laying snares privily. And this that you're seeing on your screen believe it or not, is a way how they privily setting traps and lanes. Because another word for snares is traps. Because a lot of people not gonna pay this any mind. But when all of the puzzles come together, the jam decks, the digital payment, all of these places, the cashless, different places going cashless, you know, different places that they're setting up these shops. When everything come together, then you're gonna see the full picture, and then you're gonna see the full effect of what they're pushing for. So no, this is just part of the puzzle. When you have the online payments and the online shopping, all of these things, and it's convenient for true, and that's why a lot of our people have succumbed to it. When this it and when this come to life, man, it's gonna be already too late, because a lot of people would already been too far in the trap, man, or would have already been caught. All right. I say the commune of lane snares privily. They say who shall see them. They search out iniquity, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. You see? So what are you thinking about convenient? That's not what Esau, the so-called white man, the devil, is thinking about. He's thinking about controlling your very mind. And that's why they go as far as building these chips to put in your brain and in your hand. All right? Way more sophisticated than when you used to get the physical stamp out of a branding iron. Genesis 25 verse 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter and a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. So that's it. Esau was a skillful hunter. So let me hear that in the NLT. He said the boys grew, Esau, which is Esau and Jacob, and Esau became a skillful hunter, a man of the open country, while Jacob was content to stay at home among tents. So that's the nature of Esau. And if you know anything about a hunter, they're very patient. Then they will hunt you, man, and they will set up traps, snares in different places for you to you least expect it. Seeing? Um, One of those steps. This is Lamentation 4 and 18. Let me see him again, get some more of this. Yeah. Lamentation 4, me start at 17. As for us, our eyes have as yet failed for our vain help. See? One of our vain help is that our people look on even these other nations as a main or a good source of help. As countries that will look out for their best interests. The America especially. But you people have a big disappointment coming, because the scripture say it's a vain help. You won't be able to profit or benefit from nothing that the so-called white man have to give. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us, and you're gonna realize this when it's too late. But for those who the hopeful elect, man, they would have already come out of the hope in this society, and their hope will be now in the Savior, the true and only Savior, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. They hunt our step, these nations do, and primarily Esau. They hunt our steps. That's what their agenda, that's what their meetings are about. To hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. And they show that a snippet of that in the CV-19 pandemic. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is coming. And this is historical. But the scripture said there is whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning. See, all of these things, so there's nothing new under the sun. Our persecutors were swifter than the eagles of the heaven. We see, swifter than the eagle. And that's where the emblems, we can use this because the emblem of the so-called white man, Esau, um, is the eagle. They pursue up, they pursued us upon the mountains, the different countries and governments that we are at. Them pursue us, man. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. They do in everywhere. They set traps in every corner, man. Everywhere. Your TV out in the streets, your phone, in the school system, in the church system, in every way. See, and our people, and they use different method of witchcraft and different trickery, cause that's what a hunter do to catch their prey. You see, and that's why the scripture say he doth catch the poor when they fall into his net. The so-called white man is set. He have set the trap. Him set the bait, and our people bite it, man. You see, our persecutors suffered on the eagle onto our steps. Sorry, they pursued us. Let me see if we can get this in the NLT. That's what I went for. Our enemies were swifter than eagles in flight. If we fled to the mountains, they found us. Then if we hid in the wilderness, they were waiting for us there. That's the so-called man. That's why our only way out and our only source of deliverance is the Most High. Let me see if I can find a scripture will show you that the only one who can deliver us out of the snare. Ah, so, all right, snare. In Psalm 91, there's another one. I'm going to try to get that after. In Psalm 91, verse 3 says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. So the Lord is the only one that can deliver you from the snare. All right, that this wicked and this so-called white man is setting up. All right, let me see if we can get another one. Yes, this is it. Psalm 124, verse 7. Our soul. Let me get start at verse 6, man. Blessed be Yahweh, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth, and that's for the elect. He has not given us, or not, he's not gonna give his elect, his chosen, the men that sincerely seek after Yahweh Bashem Yoshai diligently. He said, what? He hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, who made heaven and earth. That's how the elect gonna escape. Is in because the Lord, through the name of Yahweh Bashim Yoshai, Yahweh Bashim Yoshai gonna work his right hand to save and protect and cover his elect. As much as they want to put all of these things together, and all of these traps is coming into one, all of these traps is being set in different places. And as simple as this look to the regular man, this is part of the system coming together. This is a step closer to the MOTB. All right, along with the many other things that is going on, man. Right now, the chip is obviously being pushed. Right now, they're not even hiding it anymore. World Economic Forum, they might talk plainly that they want to put a chip in your hand. And what you see this is how it look on the bottom left right on of your screen. This is how the RFID chip. This is RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Shalom Akim. Hope this lesson was edifying to the whole for the leg. Until next time, shalom.